Hello, everybody, and welcome to yet another episode of The Geek Show. I'm going to do a review over Doctor Strange Into the Multiverse of Madness. This is yet again another movie review on this channel. If you guys happen to like my movie reviews, make sure that you like, comment, and definitely subscribe so that you can get notifications for when more movie review updates come out on this channel. So anyways, this is going to be very quick. This movie is very satisfactory in almost the exact same sense that the very last Spider-Man movie was that came out, that featured the trio of Spider-Men all on screen together. And this movie has that kind of same feel. You have expectations going into this movie, and you have expectations of who you believe you are going to see appear on screen, but some of the people that you think will appear won't appear at all. Like, I remember it was speculated for so long that Tom Cruise was going to be inside of this movie playing a multiverse version of Iron Man, and he never shows up on screen. So let's get that out of the way. So expectations have been averted, but you still have high expectations to see something that is going to be mind-boggling. And when these people show up on screen, it is mind-boggling. So to get into the story really quick, there is a female character inside of the movie named America Chavez, and she's the only person within all the multiverse to have the ability to somehow, with a power that she has, to jump multiverses to any type of multiverse that she wants to go to. Now, as it starts off inside the beginning of this movie, she cannot pick and choose where she goes inside the multiverse. It just sort of happens out of fear, and she just gets thrown into some new world, and she's been transported to over 7 or 8 different multiverse universes. But come the end of the movie, she's practicing her magic, and she's becoming better trained, and she has the ability somewhat to kind of pick where she wants to go, and I guess it at will she could go wherever she wants to go. So the whole movie, she's kind of the America Chavez is the MacGuffin of this movie, and the main villain is Wanda, aka the Scarlet Witch, from the universe that you know. She's so psychotic and wants to become a parent so badly that she wants to capture this America Chavez character and steal her power so that she can transfer herself over to another universe and become a parent to her 2 kids that she only dreams about but doesn't exist inside of her universe. So the whole movie is her trying to capture America Chavez and steal her powers so that she can jump universes and ultimately be happy. Wong has a big part inside of this movie. Obviously, he would, because he's a big part of the Doctor Strange character's storyline. Once universes start getting jumped here, and obviously it's going to be Doctor Strange trying to fend off and protect America Chavez from getting her powers stolen, because this could be catastrophic once Wanda gets this ability. Let's just say the universe jumping starts somewhat inside the early middle point of this movie, and you get introduced to characters that is just wow. You were wondering, when were they finally going to make their appearance inside the MCU, and it finally happens. What is it? The Marvel animated show What If? The Captain Carter character happens to make her transfer over to live action. So she is one of the multiverse characters, and she's part of this Avenger-esque group called the Illuminati, which not only comprises of her, but here we go. This is a really big spoiler now. John Krasinski plays the Fantastic Four's Reed Richards, aka Mr. Fantastic. So there's already been 2 prior Fantastic Four movies put out by Fox, unassociated with one another. Now we finally have the MCU's Fantastic Four debut on screen. Albeit it's just this one character, just Reed Richards only, Mr. Fantastic. But he still makes his appearance, and he's pretty much portrayed better than he was in all 3 of those previous movies put together. So there's him. There's the Black Captain Marvel, and from Inhumans is Black Bolt. And finally, this is the biggest shocker, Professor Xavier of the X-Men. So the X-Men finally make their debut inside of this movie. Man, what a joy it was to see this guy on screen. And yes, it is the Professor Xavier that you're thinking of, Sir Patrick Stewart reprising his role. If there was anybody in any movie that was perfectly cast as a character, it would be Sir Patrick Stewart as this character, Charles Xavier. I don't know if he could ever be replaced by anybody else. It had to have been him. And guess what? It is him. So it was such a surprise to see this guy on screen. And guess what else? They gave us so much fanfare inside of this movie. When he made his on-screen appearance, they actually played a little bit of a fanfare cue of music from the 1992 animated X-Men theme show. From the X-Men animated show theme. They played a cue of that music as they showed this Professor Xavier on screen. And you're like, holy shit. Man, it just blew my mind to see all these characters together. So, once again, it was Captain Carter. It was Mr. Fantastic. Fantastic Four makes their debut. Professor Xavier, played by Patrick Stewart. The Black Captain Marvel, and Inhumans Black Bolt. Man, this was such a good movie. It meets your expectations. Does it surpass them? Well, I'm assuming you guys went into this like me, or that you're going into this movie like me, and you have very high hopes for this one. You're going to walk out of the theater feeling completely satisfied come the end of it. Sam Raimi knocked this one out of the park. You guys could see that I'm stuttering all over the place. I can't keep my composure and get my words together. But yeah, really good movie here. It's too difficult to explain all the nuances because it is a very nuanced movie. I just told you guys just the main plot line, the MacGuffin of the movie, and I just spoiled the hell out of everybody that makes their appearances inside of this movie. But ultimately, it has a satisfying end to it. You will see multiple Doctor Stranges inside of this movie. If there is one thing that I disliked about it the most, I would say the after credit sequence. The movie was so good that what we got for an after credit sequence was kind of a little bit of a letdown. There was nothing. They could have gave you, man, how can I get the words out? You are satisfied so much that when the credits begin to roll down the screen, you wonder what else could possibly top what you had seen inside the theater. And you think possibly they might introduce yet again another character. Maybe they might show you another X-Men. Or maybe they might show you all 4 of the Fantastic Four together. you think you're going to see something very grandiose, but it's a very whimper of an after credit scene. So I was completely let down by that. They should have just completely went out with a bang and just banged the hell out of this whole movie. But man, ultimately it was a good movie. It was worth seeing. Uh Spoilers. I got to decide the title of this video. If you ended up watching this whole 10-minute video or however long it is and you expected me to be non-spoilery, shame on you. um Man, just what a great movie it is. You got to go see it. Even if you heard my spoilers and you're thinking, yeah, it's good, I don't need to see it now, you still need to see it. You got to go see it. But man, what a great movie it was. Anyways, I thank you guys for watching this quick spoiler review over, what the hell is the name of this movie? Doctor Strange Into the Multiverse of Madness, directed by Sam Raimi. Anyways, you guys want to see more reviews like this on this channel? If this was entertaining to you, make sure that you hit the like button and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. And until next time, peace.